Welcome to teachmeall.com. In this video, we're going to show you how to change your oil and filter on this 2007 Toyota Camry LE.
Yeah, you know, if you have a little extra time, that extra time can equate to a little extra money in your pocket because you can save about half the price that you would normally spend in paying somebody to change the oil for you.
Okay, now we'll go over the tools that we used to do this job right.
A jack stand, 2 wheel chocks, some fresh motor oil, an oil filter, an oil can with some fresh oil in it, an oil funnel, a filter wrench to fit the filter. We got this at our local auto parts store. You notice it fits the end of our filter perfectly. We have a 3/8 ratchet with extension for the oil filter. We have a 14mm socket and ratchet to remove the drain plug, and a torque wrench to torque the drain plug. We've got a shop light, some shop towels, a pan to catch the old oil, some safety goggles, and some gloves. We're going to put the wheel chocks behind both rear tires. And now we found a position on the driver's side to raise our vehicle up. This will allow the oil to drain better because it drains to the passenger side, and the jack stand will not be in the way of the oil plug. Once we have the vehicle high enough, we'll put our jack stand in position. We'll lower our vehicle onto the jack stand. Now we're going to raise the hood. And if you notice here, if you have any question about the type of oil to use, sometimes it's on your oil cap, or you can ask the person at the auto parts store. We're going to move our oil cap so the oil drains a little better. Now this is the location of our drain plug. It's pointed toward the passenger side. Using our 14mm socket and ratchet, we'll loosen up our drain plug. Once you have loosened enough with the wrench, we'll go ahead and do it with our hand. If you've driven the vehicle recently, the oil could be very hot. It's also a good idea to wear gloves when doing this. Once the oil is drained, we reinstall our oil plug, and we'll torque it to 18 foot-pounds, unless otherwise specified in your owner's manual. Then we're going to get ready to replace our oil filter. Here we're showing you the location of the oil filter on the passenger side. Then we're going to put our oil filter wrench onto the filter. Then we're going to insert our ratchet and 3/8 extension. Once we get the filter loose with the ratchet and extension, we'll use our hand to finish removing the filter. Make sure you have your oil pan positioned under the filter to keep oil off your garage floor or driveway. Now make sure the old gasket on the filter did not stay attached to the block. Here you can see that we have clean metal. Now we're prepping our new filter to reinstall it. We're using our oil can and fresh oil to go ahead and coat the gasket of the oil filter. This will keep the gasket from baking to the block. Now we're going to reinstall our new filter. We'll install it by hand, and once the gasket touches the block, we'll go ahead and turn it another quarter to a half turn with our hand. Tighten it up. Do not use the oil filter wrench to tighten the filter. Now we're going to get ready to lower our vehicle. We'll use our jack to raise it up off the jack stand, remove the jack stand, and lower the vehicle onto the ground. Then we'll get ready to add our fresh oil. Use our funnel, and make sure you check your owner's manual for the oil capacity. This car only required 4 quarts. Once you've added enough oil to the vehicle, we'll remove our dipstick and inspect to see if the oil is between the two dots on the dipstick, and if it is, we'll remove our funnel, reinstall our oil cap. Go ahead and crank the vehicle up and let it run for a second. Make sure all your gauges come on. There's no warning lights. Then we go back out. Once the oil is drained down, and recheck the oil. Make sure it's still between the two indentions on the dipstick. Then we're going to show you how to turn off the maintenance required light. First, you turn the key to the on position and set the odometer to trip A. Then we'll turn the key to the lock position. All the lights on the dash will turn off. We'll hold in the trip reset button, and then we'll turn the key to the on position as we continue holding the reset button. Watch the odometer field and wait for it to appear with all zeros. Once it does, you can release the trip reset button and the maintenance required light has turned off. And don't forget to remove the wheel chocks behind both rear tires.
Well, I hope this video will help you change the oil and filter in your 2007 Toyota Camry LE.
Send any comments you may have to comments@teachmeall.com. And as always, thank you for visiting teachmeall.com and have a great day.